Hey guys, welcome back to Explore. We all know Jake Paul has his insane ideas. In this video, I'll talk about why Jake Paul should face a real boxer next. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's head into it. Two fighters shouldn't be near a boxing ring were headlining cards in Miami and Tucson, Arizona last weekend. Evander Holyfield, 58, returns to the ring to face former UFC champion Vitor Belfort, 44, in an 8-round heavyweight match on Friday at Hard Rock Live at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Miami. Holyfield is replacing Oscar De La Hoya, who was scheduled to face Belfort before testing positive for COVID-19 on September 3. Holyfield last fought professionally in 2011 and hasn't had a competitive fight since unsuccessfully challenging for Nikolai Valuv's WBA heavyweight belt in 2008. Sources told ESPN the California State Athletic Commission wouldn't sanction the fight, so the event was moved to Miami. Should Holyfield be allowed to fight, or is he getting KO'd? In Arizona, WBC junior lightweight world title holder Oscar Valdez defends his title against Robson Conceição on Saturday. Valdez tested positive for a banned substance ahead of this bout, but has been allowed to fight by the Pasquataki Tribe Athletic Commission in a ruling on Thursday, September 2. The WBC did not serve Valdez of his title, even after the positive test. Is the situation bigger than just this fight? Last Sunday, the third fight between Josh Warrington and Mauricio Lara was stopped after 2 rounds due to an unintentional clash of the heads that opened a gruesome cut over Lara's left eye. Should they fight again? What about Jake Paul? Is it time for him to fight a real boxer, or can he continue to face other YouTubers or MMA fighters and continue to draw an audience? Real or not, Jake Paul will fight a real boxer next. Not real, for now anyway. And I say this with a caveat that if you consider Dylan Dennis a boxer, then maybe that changes. While Paul is clearly taking boxing seriously and has progressed, he might be one fight away from a boxing first boxer. I say this because this might be the problem with Paul. It's tough to market Paul against a complete no-name in boxing, because part of the draw and the allure is people know the guy on the other side of the Paul matchup. If he were to fight a real boxer next, the chances of that fighter being a known quantity are not great. And if it's a fighter who is known, chances are that might be a very bad thing for Paul, who doesn't have the requisite experience level yet. The best thing for Paul is to continue to work his way up, find another MMA fighter who would like to step into the ring and get a sweet payday, and then transition to real fighters. It'll have to happen sometime if Paul keeps doing this, but it just feels a little too soon for that to happen. The big money fight would be Paul versus Conor McGregor, but the weight differential could be an issue, and that's the other rub. So far, Paul's fights haven't really been against someone in his weight class. I'm interested to see how that would go. So while he probably should fight an actual boxer next, it might be a little bit too soon in reality. Jake Paul's blunt response to $30 million fight call out from Belfort. Paul is seemingly not interested in a fight with Belfort, as the internet star issued a plain response to his $30 million call out. Former UFC star Belfort stopped ring legend Evander Holyfield last night in Florida. It was Belfort's first win inside the ring since his boxing debut in 2006. Belfort wasted no time in calling out internet star Jake Paul after the win, with Triller co-founder Ryan Cavano putting a massive offer on the table for the problem child. And Belfort said after his win, "We've got 25 million. Winner takes all. Let's go, Jake Paul. Stop running from me. He earned my respect, but he's still a Disney kid. Let me teach you a lesson. You're going to be my kid and I'll be your daddy. I'm going to put you on my lap. You're going to sleep like a baby. You better start training. All of your fans are going to be Vitor Belfort fans. I've got family. You don't have family. America needs me, not you." Cavano then upped the offer to $30 million. Paul has become one of the most talked about names in combat sports since the rise of celebrity in YouTube boxing over the past year. Paul's promotional company, Most Valuable Promotions, indirectly replied to Belfort by posting 3 pictures congratulating fellow UFC legend Anderson Silva on his win against Tito Ortiz. The pictures, which showed Silva knocking out Belfort in their 2011 fight, were captioned, "Congrats Anderson Silva, always been a KO artist. Good night Vitor Belfort." It seems unlikely that Paul, who is unbeaten in 4 professional fights, would entertain a fight against Belfort next. The 24-year-old verbally agreed a rematch with Tyron Woodley after outpointing him last month, but that is seemingly off the table as Paul wants to fight Tommy Fury, the half-brother of WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, in his next fight. Why is he not facing real boxers? It's not just Paul is disliked for potentially being a bad person, it's just that his success is considered illegitimate. He's perceived as being famous for being famous, as being a non-boxer making money fighting non-boxers, while stealing money from real boxers and having a laugh at the sport. Paul is merely another media creature, rescued from banality only because he has so deeply internalized the incentives of engagement, of self as billboard. There's nothing alien in his motivations. What sets him apart rather is the degree to which he has taken them. Any media person who has ever spent an entire day online, reposting and responding to every positive comment they receive, knows intimately what neuroses pursue and drive Paul. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. With that, I'll see you in the next video.